Anton Reese. I continue to serve as the president of West Kentucky Community Technical College. It is indeed a pleasure to serve in this capacity, and one of the beauties of this job is being able to champion and celebrate student achievement. Today, along with 16 of our sister colleges across the Kentucky Community and Technical College system, we are going to be celebrating what is being billed as the Kentucky Manufacturing Going Pro Day. As an ex-athlete, there's nothing sweeter about, you see the drafts, NBA, NFL, there's nothing as exhilarating as an athlete's career peaks when you get ready to sign ultimately with the team that you're going to be with. And so for today, our athletes, our students, they're going to be signing on with the employers as part of the Kentucky Association of Manufacturers. So let me just talk a little bit first. So this is, again, a partnership between the Kentucky Community Technical College system, and it is designed to highlight 2018-2019 graduates in advanced manufacturing programs who have signed on with an employer or seeking employment for a professional career in advanced manufacturing. It is important to note that there are 2,600 KCTCS graduates who have signed on with an employer for a professional career in advanced manufacturing. Every year, KCTCS prepares Kentuckians to go pro in high-paying careers in advanced manufacturing that ultimately lead to a better life. At West Kentucky Community Technical College, we have over 300 students who have benefited from around 900 credentials. That's big stuff. And these students have benefited in our AC Tech, our CAD, CMM, Electrical Tech, IMT, Mechatronics, and Welding program, and you'll be hearing a little bit more as the program continues. Let me just briefly go over the program. I will be introducing Dr. Heflin, who is our Chief Academic Officer, and Jonathan Baker, who's been the Admiral, if you will, as the Kentucky Fame instructor, and he'll give, I'm sure, a brief blurb about the Kentucky Fame program and the uniqueness of that blended experience that students get both inside the classroom and with employers. We will have remarks from our employers who are here today. We will hear from students who have graduated from the program, and then we'll do a presentation of t-shirts, and then we get down to the big signing where we'll invite the students and the employers up to go pro. With that, I will yield the microphone to Dr. Heflin, our Chief Academic Officer.
Thank you, Dr. Reese. I am David Heflin. I am honored to serve as the Chief Academic Officer here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I'll be very brief. It is in the number of programs that we have that help our students find success, and it's in success in finding employment. It goes beyond just receiving that credential. And if we think about those programs that we have, it expands into automotive, it expands into collision repair. There's multiple opportunities for students. And as these students come in, we have a dedicated faculty and staff that make sure that they're able to find ways in which to be successful. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank Jonathan as well. He's done a fantastic job with our Kentucky Fame program, but we have Tim Driver as well, who's here with our industrial maintenance. We have several of our faculty that, were not able to be with us today, but their impact in helping students is enormous. It's also in their connection to the business and industry. We can't do what we do, particularly in the programs that we're talking about, without that connection to business and industry. So I want to thank our business and industry, not only the ones that are here, but the ones that serve on our advisory boards, the ones that we meet with every day to find out what they need, that help our students get what they need in our classrooms. So if you don't mind, a round of applause for our business and industry employers. It is my honor to introduce Jonathan Baker. He's our program coordinator for the Kentucky Fame program. Please give him a round of applause.
Good morning. I'm Jonathan Baker. I'm the instructor here for the Kentucky Fame program at WKCTC. Welcome to the Kentucky Fame Skilled Craft Training Center. This is the home of our West Kentucky chapter. It's an honor for me to be a part of this program, and I'm very proud of the group of individuals that we're honoring today. I would also like to thank the sponsoring companies that have stepped up and given this opportunity to their employees and to local high school graduates, and they've changed their lives. Your investment into these individuals is an investment into the future of our local workforce, along with providing a means of a better quality of life for these graduates through a higher paying job in advanced manufacturing. I would also like to take this time to make an exciting announcement about this fall. We're bringing aboard another company into our West Kentucky chapter. Benton Wood Products just hired one of, yes, give them a round of applause. They just hired a student from the Graves County ATC, and he will be coming on board Kentucky Fame this fall. I'd like to go ahead and kind of give some stats of the three gentlemen that we're signing today. First off, I have Calvin Joe Shelton. He was an incumbent employee from Kaiser Automotive. He will be graduating with an Associates of Applied Science in Advanced Manufacturing. He's earned these 4 certificates during his time here at West Kentucky. He's earned an Industrial Maintenance Electrical Mechanic, Industrial Maintenance Mechanic Level 1, Industrial Maintenance Robot Technician, and a certificate in Mechatronic Systems. Joe, he was named to the Dean's List in winter of 2018-2019. He's one of the most determined students I've ever had in my classroom. I can always show up at 7:30 and Joe's already been here for 30 minutes. He came into this program, again, as an incumbent through Kaiser Automotive. I've watched this young man transition both in his professional life and his personal life. He's the only student that's ever asked me for more homework each day. And I can guarantee right now, somewhere either in his house or in his car, he has a 3-ring binder for every course he's taken here at WKCTC. Joe, I look forward to seeing your transition to go pro, and I'm excited to see what you do in the future. Up next, I have Lucas Panel. He's graduated with an Associates of Applied Science in Advanced Manufacturing. He's earned 5 certificates: Industrial Maintenance Electrical Mechanic, Industrial Maintenance Mechanic Level 1, Industrial Maintenance Robot Technician, Mechatronic Systems, and a certificate in Exploratory Machining Level 1. He was a dual credit student from our Graves County ATC, and he was sponsored from high school by Progress Rail. He was named to the Dean's List in spring of 2018, and again in winter of 2019. He is one of the most unique individuals I have met, definitely. He has a very strong work ethic and a willingness to step outside of his comfort zone to get things done. I'm proud of you, Lucas, and I look forward to your transition to becoming professional. Finally, Dalton Leach. Dalton Leach graduated with an Associates of Applied Science in Advanced Manufacturing. He's earned 4 certificates, one in Industrial Maintenance Electrical Mechanic, Industrial Maintenance Mechanic Level 1, Industrial Maintenance Robot Technician, and a certificate in Mechatronic Systems. Dalton was also named to the Dean's List in fall of 2017, spring of 2018, and winter of 2018-2019. He's also a member of Phi Theta Kappa. He has received the Calvert City Community Advisory Team Scholarship twice while he was attending WKCTC. He came into the program as an incumbent worker from Briggs & Stratton. Dalton is one of the most professional students I've had the honor to have in my classroom. He always asked the hard questions that made me think, go back and reread my material. He's displayed an impeccable level of professionalism with both his hands-on, technical work, and his soft skills. Dalton will become a key asset within Briggs & Stratton, and I look forward to your transition in professional. Gentlemen, it has been an honor to have all of you inside of my classroom. I'm very proud of you all, and I wish you the best as you go pro in your careers in advanced manufacturing. I'd like to take this time to turn it over to our West Kentucky chapter president, Mr. Richard Davis. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. I wanted to give a little bit of explanation what Kentucky Fame is. Kentucky Fame is the Kentucky Federation for Advanced Manufacturing Education. It began 20 plus years ago at the Toyota facilities around Georgetown. And it was implemented because they did not have the skilled workforce that they needed to do the work at their manufacturing plant. So as the program developed, and then they went out to the outside. Other companies adopted this type atmosphere where they would join up with the local community colleges or the other training facilities to train their people. All these other companies would develop this program and make their chapters. In 2014, 2015 roughly, we started meeting with Madisonville, Hopkinsville, and then this area to form our own chapter, the West Kentucky chapter. And about 2016, it all came together with the Madisonville facility, the Hopkinsville facility, and then our facility here in Hickory. We had a West Kentucky chapter. After that chapter was developed, we had our first cohort. 2016, we had 7 students. And as they went through the program, it's always hard starting something. You see what you want, your vision develops as you go a little bit stronger. And I'm looking around in the shop here and at some of these trainers, what good work Jonathan has done, and the more we grow to teach these students what is the necessary skill that they need to have to work in our manufacturing facilities. Since then, I've graduated one person out of our company, and he's doing a great job. He's very smart. He knows a lot about what's required to work on all of our automation machinery, various different types of equipment. I have another one that's in the cohort, and Jonathan tells me he's doing very well also. So I know I've made the right move, and we are wanting to get more attention to the program. It's needed, because what's happening in my plant, since I took over as vice president for the company, or plant manager, in 2015, 24 people have retired from my plant of 100, and there's still more to go. Those are the baby boomers. That's where my skills are going, and I need those others that are younger or my age or whatever age to come in behind these people and be able to work on our machinery and keep our plant running. So that's why I'm in this. And we have Progress Rail, we have Kaiser Automotive, we have Eva's. I don't want to miss anyone, but we've had a lot of good companies, and Briggs & Stratton, that have come in to train their employees as incumbent employees. And we also take high school employees, people that are graduating from high school that are interested in a good paying job in the trades, skilled trades. And something a lot of people think of maybe from our grandfathers or our fathers is that the trades, the welding, the pipe fitting, the construction, the other type trade skills are the hard, dirty, hot work. That's not true anymore. A lot of it's automation. We're working with machinery. We need a lot of skilled people that can actually repair those machines and run them. It's a ever-changing environment. So I just wanted to let you know a little bit more about FAME, and if anyone has a question about it, they can go to www.kyfame.com, or they can call me at Vanderbilt Chemicals, Richard Davis. Just ask for Richard Davis. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. And Richard has served in so many capacities beyond Kentucky Fame. When we had our Work Skills Ready grant, he was clearly at the table, recognizing the importance of, again, meeting the work shortage, right? Just continuous challenge throughout our Commonwealth and certainly in the West. Just in having people prepared, right, to seize these opportunities in these high-tech, high-wage demand areas. Now it gives me great privilege to introduce Dalton James Leach, who will offer some remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Reese. Thank you all for being here. It seems I am constantly asked, Dalton, how was your college experience? I'm proud to say excellent. This Kentucky Fame program is what I credit to my excellent college experience. The relationships of these companies providing a place for students to flourish and apply their newfound knowledge is admirable, and it sets the difference of Kentucky Fame from other programs. Had it not been for this relationship with my sponsor company, Briggs & Stratton, and West Kentucky Community and Technical College, college for me may have been an unreached goal, and because of it, I am truly thankful. Someone once told me that a student is only as good as their teacher. Well, if that's the case, then I must be pretty darn good, because my teachers were no less than exceptional in their roles in shaping my future. I'd like to take this time to personally thank Jonathan Baker for what he has done for this program and its students. The efforts of you and the many instructors I have had here do not go unnoticed. I'm proud of the growth of this Kentucky Fame program, and I'm honored by the opportunities given to me through it. I again want to say thank you to all those who have helped me make this program possible and all those who have had an effect on my path here the past 2 years. I'm proud to be a part of such an excellent program. Thank you.
I'm going to ask Jonathan Baker to join us up front. We're going to see if these t-shirts fit, by the way.
All righty.
The first of our 3 student honorees, I'm going to be sure you see what's on the t-shirt. So you see the CAM Manufacturing Pro Day. He's number 1, so it's the highest pick, and then on the back, CAM Manufacturing. So we want to make this presentation to you.
Thank you.
I'm going to put that on. Yep. And then work your way down this way. And do we have a representative from Briggs & Stratton to come forth as well, too, for the signing? Gentlemen, let's proceed then with the signing certificate. All right, our next pro signing, Lucas Pennell. Lucas Andrew Pennell with Progress Rail Mayfield. Come on up, Lucas. And a representative from Progress Rail. And Calvin Joe Shelton, Kaiser Automotive Systems, join us at the podium.
Let's give them all a round of applause if you don't mind.
Okay, let's bring the employers up. The employers come back up so we get a group picture with you all as well. Okay. So short people in front. Yeah. Let's do it too deep.
Round of applause for our employers. Thank you all.
Well, this has indeed been a very special, unique, and a great tradition, obviously, that we plan on doing on an annual basis. I do want to recognize a couple of individuals in the room. Dr. Steve Freeman, who's retired, but he was a key player back there in back. Steve, hey, how are you doing? That's off camera. Steve was knee-deep in leading a lot of the efforts connecting us with the advanced manufacturing and certainly the Kentucky Fame. I also want to recognize Dean Milliken, Stephanie Milliken, who runs the ship. So, Stephanie. We have Principal Miller. We have several supporters and friends in the audience. Also want to thank you, Marianne Medlock, and others in the audience for being here today. We absolutely, as Jonathan mentioned, as the program grows, we want to encourage more employers to, really seize the opportunities with Kentucky Fame. They seem to be part of this formula where students get the opportunity to get this blended experience inside the classroom and working directly with employers. Great advantage for employers to be able to vet our students. We often hear about the concerns about the skill sets. So these sort of programs and these sort of results really attest that this formula is one way and a very powerful way of addressing the skills gap and certainly the shortage of skilled workers in the Western Kentucky region. So with that will conclude our program today. Thank you again so much for your support of West Kentucky Community Technical College. For those, if this is your first time here, this is our Mayfield Skillscraft Center location, offering great programs. So we hope you will go out and share the good word as you've heard about this program here today, and certainly the additional offerings that we do as well. Thank you so much, and have a great day.